Hi, I am Ajiitabh Dutta and you are watching the School of Life. Today we are going to talk about how competition kills brilliance. Last year, when my daughter went to a new class, the equivalent of KG, she came back home really disappointed, saying, "Dad, I don't think I'll learn as well as the others." So I said, "Why do you feel so?" And she said, "You know what? A few kids in the class got a star, whereas I didn't get any. That's fair. Doesn't matter. It's okay not to get a star. Fine, you'll get some other day." The next day, the same thing happened again. And I saw her slipping down into an inconfidence which was sort of getting deeper within, settling within. And she started believing that she was not as good as the others. And it was time for me to do something. I mean, I had to bring in my abilities as a teacher to at least handle my own daughter. So I said, "Well, you know what, Portia, come here." She's a left-handed girl. I said, "Portia, can you draw a star with your left on your right?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Great, give yourself a star." So she drew one. I said, "There you go. There is your star. And you don't need to be bothered about some teacher giving you a star. You do it yourself. Whenever you feel you've done a good job, give yourself a star." Great. She started doing that. And then she was happy because it was under her control. She could give herself a star every time she wanted. So she went to school. The next day again the same thing happened. But she gave herself a star and she was not disappointed any longer. She was getting self-appraised. But the teachers really did not understand because they were not exposed to my techniques. So they continued with this. And one day when the teacher called her to give her a star, she said, "Well, you know, teacher, I've already given myself a star. You can give my star to somebody else." Wow. Coming from a 5-year-old, that was brilliant. That was the time to take the game up. That day I told my daughter, the next time when your teacher does a great job, you give her a star. So the next day when she went to school, she gave her teacher a star. Again, not really understood by the teachers because kids are not supposed to give the teachers a star. But here, my child did. What I did with my daughter was to liberate her from the false sense of competition that our schools and our society sort of throws our kids into. You know, we let them just burn in that competition and we watch by the side till our kids succumb. Maybe 5 to 10% of the kids are able to take the competition, but there are many who are very intelligent, who are very good, who are capable. But just because we don't understand them, we throw them into this fire pit, they just succumb. They turn up into really average or under average children. So friends, please understand that at that age, at the age of 5 or 6 or 7, instead of trying to compete with the next child for a star, why don't we just encourage our kids to be great at whatever they are doing? Let us get into a culture of excellence and not into a false sense of competition. My friends, you one day will see a better world if we are encouraging our kids just to be the best version of themselves and not to really compete with the next guy out there. Not really to go out and try and be number one in the class, but just be the best person. They would automatically be the number one at whatever they do. I hope somebody out there is hearing this, listening to this, and I hope this can make an impact on at least one more child.